Hello, my beautiful badasses. If you are ready to stop playing small and ready to market like you matter, you are in the right place. This is the video for you. Here's the thing. Usually my videos are pretty step-by-step. How to achieve XYZ, why you should do 1, 2, 3. But this video, I've actually been putting off for the entire week, and I couldn't figure out why. It wasn't sitting right in my soul, and why I was having a hard time spitting out the video itself, right? So hello, my name is JK and I'm a funnel badass, and my goal in life is to help you do the same thing, right? For you to be able to focus on your genius, queen of whatever it is that you do best. The question for this video is, how do you deal with standing out in all of the online noise? And guys, yes, I absolutely have an ebook that is very strategic in your pre-launch strategy, why you should be pre-launching, how to do it, very step-by-step. And I will put that link in the description. But this video is a little bit more about how to be true to yourself, how to make sure that you are doing you, and how to, like I said, stand out from all of the noise. So the first thing, how do you deal with the noise? And the answer is so simple. You are not going to believe me when I say this, and I want you to write it down. But here it is. Don't deal with it. Jennifer, what are you talking about? Here's what I mean. There's only noise if you are worrying about what everyone else is doing or what everyone else is saying, or if you're worried about all of the opinions that the people who aren't paying your flipping bills, what they're saying about your content. That's the only time that there's noise. And unfortunately for 99% of us, there's noise, right? We got to figure out how to stop worrying about all of the crap and just do you. I create content when it feels right with my soul, and it is 100% authentic. I just told somebody this a few minutes ago, I wish I would have documented what I did, the steps that I took to go from being a super huge perfectionist, worrying about what everybody had to say or what they thought, what would happen if I made a mistake. One time I sent an email, it's been a few years ago, really when I first got into digital marketing, and it had a big typo in it. It was probably a wrong link. I put the wrong link in an email, and I kid you not, I didn't sleep for 3 days. Not because I was worried about the mistake itself, right? It was a sales email, I'm sure. I wasn't worried that sales were or weren't coming in. I was worried about what everybody else was thinking. I was worried that people thought that I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was worried that the people that I was working with thought that I was an idiot and incompetent. I was worried, and it kept me up for, I kid you not, 3 days straight. I no longer do that. I no longer worry about what people are thinking or saying or all of the things. And that's because anymore, I don't worry about the content that I'm putting out. I don't care who sees it. I don't care what anybody has to say about it, because I put out content that is true to my soul. And that's what's taken me so long to put this video out, because it didn't connect on a deep level, right? Tell me if you can feel that, right? If you have any idea what I'm talking about. And it took me all week to realize that I didn't need or want to put out a how-to video. I wanted to put out a get out of your damn head video. So here's where we are. I haven't actually finished this statement. So yes, I put out content that speaks to my soul, because here's the thing. The people who hear me and feel that content and it speaks to them emotionally, those are my people. I don't care about all the other people. I don't care about all that noise, because those are not my people. Those aren't the people I want to help. Those aren't the people who are going to be open to stepping outside of the box, ready to get away from what everybody else is doing and do what's good for them and their business, and to do it on a level that it doesn't matter if they make $1,000 in the next 24 hours, because they know that they are projecting their voice, they're taking up space, and they feel good about what they've accomplished. I hope sense. It's kind of all over the place. That's what happens when I create content that's more about the feels and the strategy, but that's where we are today, and that's what's going to happen. So let's move on. If you talk to my Instagram strategist or my other social media coach, they will straight up tell you that I freaking suck at following the strategies. The things that are typical, the things that are working for other people, even in my industry, I suck at them 100%. And here's why, because I don't necessarily give a shit. Yes, it's working for them. Is it going to work for me? I don't know. Some things they show me, I'm like, oh, you can do that. That totally makes sense. It resonates with the kind of content that I like to create. Other times I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll try and do that. I do my social media planning on Sundays and sometimes Mondays, and I can work that into the I don't do it. I don't do it. They'll tell you I suck at it. And again, that goes back to what I was just saying. If it's not a hell yes, then it should be a hell no. I shouldn't spend time thinking about it because my soul knows who I am. My soul knows who I'm trying to connect with. And I want you to learn to do the same, right? I want you to get out of your head and just be you. Okay. Now, don't forget, the whole purpose of this video is because we need to market like we matter. We still need to have a strategy in place so that when we create these products, these services, these new offers, we feel confident to show up in a way that lets people know, hey, I'm here. This is how I'm going to help you. This is why I want to work with you. And then my favorite, say it with me, hashtag buy my shit, right? That's the whole point. I want you to tell me in the comments, what do I want you to tell me? I want you to tell me how you feel right now. Is this the kind of content? Now, I don't want you to try and be me. Okay. That's not being you. But if you feel on some level that you need to shift your content strategy so that you are showing up in a way that is unique to you and the way that you are built here. Oh, I forgot I have an example. Damn. I have been putting off creating content with collaborators, not because I didn't want to do it, but because I didn't make it a priority. I was trying to figure out how I needed to have a strategy, right? Okay, like, when am I going to do it? When are we going to record it? What platforms are we going to put it on? How am I going to promote? I needed the strategy in my head, right? And I kept putting it off. Finally, I got my shit together and I just scheduled a thing on Friday, did my very first live. And the tech did not work the way that I wanted to. I spent a couple of days fighting with trying to find workarounds to do the exact things that were a priority to me. And it did not work the first time. And that's fine because I figured out how to work around my workarounds. But what was so fantastic is there were so many comments that showed up 24, 48 hours later about how they needed to hear that tiny little message, or how they were just inspired by the tips that they got. Simple stuff. It was just a conversation, nothing crazy. It was just a live video. That was it. There were no slides. There wasn't anything fancy. And I realized in the moment reading those comments, and my co-host sent me a couple that she got in different spaces as well when she promoted the recording. It told me that I have been holding back on myself. I have not been taking up the space or marketing like I matter because I am built to promote other people. I am built to create the stage and this space and bring the people in so that somebody else can share their message so that they get more eyes on them. That's my purpose in life. That's why I'm the funnel badass, because I want to create the strategies that help you do that on your own, right? In your own time. Create the traffic that comes while you're sleeping and you don't have to worry about it. Anyway, so that's just one example of standing up, standing out. Forget the noise, do what works for you. If you know that it's going to be something that is a hit, you should do it. You should figure out how to make it work so that you can do it now and perfect it as you go. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like I said, this isn't the kind of video that I usually do, but this is what's going out into the world today, friends. And if you are the one person, and if there is only one person that this speaks to, tell me in the comments, tell me what you're going to do this week, and then tell me if you're going to make any change in what you do and how you market like you matter. Again, I will put the link to the ebook for the pre-launch strategy. Later in the month, there's going to be more workshops around it. And that's why I'm doing this today, is because you still need that strategy, but there's a mindset piece to it too. So I hope this has been helpful. Tell me in the comments, and I'll see you next time.